that took off from the casino, from LSIA, and the island. They would take off the ground, and after like 1 or at most 2 radar like scans, right? I think the scan is like every minute or so. It would not move position and then would disappear. And we're like, what the fuck is this? The closest idea that we had is we noticed the other piece of information was one of the ones at the casino took off and then was left crashed on the ground with no one nearby. The last couple notices that we had was the very Apache that Jaeger's got over at the island would go up and land. Then it would go up and it would land. And we came to the conclusion, we were like, are they parachuting? Da, 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 da. And then someone brought up wingsuit and it can go really far. And now we're pretty convinced that they're going up in the air and wingsuiting back and forth.
I can't track that shit, Brian.
Yeah.
I can't even see those motherfuckers. They go faster than Air One.
Oh my, yeah. So we want to do actually a test run of it. By whoever, I got to bring it up. Like, we need someone to test this in a serious way, not like, you know what I mean? Hey, let's get up on the thing and like, let's play with the wingsuits.
No, I got you. I got you. So you want to do a distance test? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, something like that. So we have an idea of like what we're dealing with, and based on the position of the helicopter, what is the possible trajectories? Even if that data ends up showing the yes, absolutely.
Do you not know? Is it on radar?
The problem is the scan, right? The scan could be mid-flight. It could be, you know, it's hard to really tell. If it happens enough, we could probably get that, but it's hard to say. But
if you jump out of a heli with a wingsuit at 8,000 meters, which is like maximum altitude for this state, you can go across the entire island on those wingsuits probably. You got to remember as well, you can deploy your parachute, and that will carry you quite a distance as well, depending on your altitude that you pull it at. But you also have to remember that those wingsuits have a boost thing. I don't know how to describe this, but yeah. So you're flying, you jump out, you're in the diving position, and then if you get a bit low, you can press this boost button thing on the backpack,
are so many
gives
unlocks.
you an insane amount of lift.
By the way, I love that this is happening.
Kind of gain more altitude, and then you fall again.
I myself,
so
am not
it is entirely possible. If you
invested,
if you were on the eastern coast of, so say you were over that mountain where the oil fields are, right, and you went 8,000 up, you could definitely get to the island from there, 1,000%.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah, I did not think about wingsuits. That is, I'll be honest with you, I'm not even mad. That's kind of amazing.
Nancy already called me, well before the war, adding to the how much support we got. They've already pulled all the wingsuits out of the store, and it's been out of the store for days.
But what stops people from going and like making them?
Well, they make them. They own the technology.
Can people get them elsewhere? Like, are these things that?
Well, they're probably the last. Like, it's probably ones that they've got like hidden away or whatever. Unless there's like other manufacturers, but the way that
that's what I'm worried about.
Inferred
people make fucking parachutes, right?
Oh.
Even with you know what? Even with a parachute, if you jump out and deploy 8,000, yeah, probably, I would say same distance.
She will make it available to us.
Yes.
But she's not selling to the street because she was worried about it. Now I'm starting to wonder. That's very fucking interesting that the wingsuits are like that.
Yeah.
The reason I brought it up is Air Corps was scrambled twice. The first time because it was we got beeps of the fucking Apache that they got. Annihilator, I think it's called. They got scrambled again when we started seeing like those 7 helicopters and going back and forth. They're very quick to go back despite no one gives a shit, right? I mean, even Stubble said like, hey, we should be out there checking whatever. Should be, but nobody is, right? Even when they hear it on the radio. Fine, you know, I'm not going to hold against them. Not everyone's interested in like doing Coast Guard shit, even though I think it's fucking dope as fuck. Especially right now. And we know that they're coming there and back because they need food and they're getting hungry.
I did not think about that at all. I thought they would just be dumb and go use a boat or some shit.
Oh no, we got the intel that they are fucking starving. And they're trying to go back and forth and bring the food to the point that they're talking about opening a McDonald's. So we have an opportunity to fucking catch these guys in advance, right? But like I've said this so many times, and it's just like, oh, okay, and it's like, huh? You know what I mean? Like it's crazy.
I'm surprised about that. I'm going to try to bring that up.
When the Air Corps was scrambled for those jets, for some reason, Barrick was flying there and back off the island, but given the tenseness and this like odd aura of like everyone's got to get signed off here and there, I didn't want to make it a big deal and be like, why the fuck are you flying over the island? Like you're gonna get shot. Like, are you asking to get shot? Like it was. I didn't want to like start some more idiotic drama over a rational question over someone's life, right?
Yeah. I don't have control over the A unit, right?
Yes, but that's the thing.
Okay.
I don't know who the fuck to talk to. I was told lovesick, right? But it also kind of seems like those orders are coming from outside of that. I'm going to talk to him, but I'm bringing it up to you because those conversations will happen. And
no, you should never fly over the island. What I've said to pilots when we go up is you stay in a holding pattern around the island, outside of the airspace. Now, I did an operation the other day where we took those reconnaissance photos where we did cross into their airspace.
Yes,
I mean, that's me. Sorry.
But when I brought,
like,
no, that's good, and that makes sense, right? It's mission objective. You've got the resources to handle it. You know what you're going in for, not just willy nilly just go over the island when like there's no one there to back you up, right? There's no ground units. There's no one ready to prepare to evacuate it. In fact, he got dumped, and I don't think this is Barrick's fault. I'm just wondering how is that even happening? I brought it up during that same brief, right? Because I'm like, who do I talk to about this? Because even Lovesick was seemingly confused because I asked him that question. I'd forgotten. For some reason, I was thinking it was you, but I brought it up to Lovesick. He was there as well, and he wasn't like. It kind of seemed like maybe he was given a directive. I don't place this on Barrick. I don't place it on Lovesick. But when I brought it up at the meeting, Snow, it was misdirected by, yeah, we should be doing flyovers. Here's some of the surveillance we got, and I'm like, are y'all fucking listening? Why the fuck are we telling pilots to randomly go over them when we're literally just should be holding the border unless it's like a surveillance op? What value is being brought by always? You get what I'm saying? Like, it's like,
I think Barrick was being a little complacent. I don't know what was Lovesick there or what was he doing?
He was also in the air. I don't think he was just flying over the island for fun. It's just based on the answer I got in that meeting. It seems like it's being asked that pilots just randomly fly over the island despite there being anti-air.
Not with the jets, no. Though I've been doing flyovers for reconnaissance, but I'm going to be a dick here. I'm smart, and I used the civilian plane so they wouldn't shoot me immediately. Sorry.
Yeah.
It may have been a cock thing to say, but if you go over there and try and do surveillance in a military jet, what the fuck else do you think is going to happen? They're going to shoot you down. So, and here's the thing: the second time that I went into that surveillance, we spotted. So you know that island that's slightly to the south of the airfield, out in the cove. Yeah, it's like a big island. Now on that island, I spotted something while I was in the air. It looked like a circular structure. I was like, please don't be a missile silo. Please don't be a missile silo. Please don't be a missile silo. So I was like, we have to see what that is. There's no way we can come here, do recon, and not take a risk and find out exactly what that target is. Because if it's a strategic target, we need to make sure that people like Subwar and Brian know about it, so we can fucking deal with it if we go for an assault. So I elected to dive bomb from altitude that location. And if you look at the report where we've been doing air reconnaissance, Tiro managed to get a picture out the front window as I was dive bombing that particular location. Turns out though, it was a camp, but it was worth checking either way. And honestly, if I need to risk my life to find out what a fucking target is to make sure it's not something that's going to get people killed, then I'm going to do it. I have the means and the skills to be able to do it, so I did it. So that's why that happened. But we did get shot at when we did that, and then there was a tweet out over Twitter which confirms to me that they didn't know who it was. It was a tweet from Jaeger saying, "Stay the fuck out of my airspace." It wasn't over 311 or 911. It was over Twitter, which means he has no idea who it was. But it was us. Or if he thought it was us, he would have 911. No,
understandable.
So yeah, I used civilian aircraft. I mean, I don't think you would really be allowed to do that in any other theater of war. But they said what they said at the meeting. The Senator Davis was very clear.
Absolutely.
So now we're technically that PD jet isn't. We're not using those in the war anyway. So that getting shot down isn't of any problem to us. We're actually going out and doing drills in our B-11s, the Warthog lookalikes, later on this evening. Which I'll be honest with you, Brian. I have a lot. I think I'm going to die on Monday or something. I'm going to get shot down.
I am trying to get sign off for an op we're waiting to do. We were going to do it today, but we decided to do it the day before. We believe that the experience we've already gained for these recon ops, we have a bomb. We've fired not one, but a few. And we're looking to do an operative either the evening of Sunday, on Sunday, or hours before the war kicks off. And we want to bomb out their anti-air missiles.
With what?
With a bomb.
From the air, or like go in and plant?
Planned.
SEAL Team sick.
You should see how these guys operate. I think if you heard the comms yesterday, it would have been insane. You know, these guys may just seem like a bunch of paper pushers. But like I said, they went undetected not once, but twice. Radio communication between them passed on to a different station for teams on the ground watching the coastline. They went in undetected, got radios, planted 4 or 5 cameras, found out where their pockets were, learned that there's an underground bunker that they go to, and roughly estimating how many people have been on that island. So nobody knows yet.
It reminds me of old CID operations we used to do, right? Oh, I'm so happy that kind of stuff is happening. Oh man, that makes me feel good. Okay, that's great. I appreciate the fuck out of you and the team. You guys have done fantastic work. You remember, so Sandy War, we had limited intel, and we were so fucking underprepared. I feel very, very different this time around. But here's a couple of realities that I've got in the jet right now. Okay. Number one, the gun on the front, yes, it is very powerful, but it has the range of a pistol, maybe a rifle. Actually, pistol's probably too short. I would say a rifle. Got the range of a rifle, about like 200 meters. So you can see how low I'm gonna have to go. And that is the only weapon that is available. Yes, there are bombs and things on the side of that aircraft, but I do not possess the ability, nor do any pilots in this city have the ability to switch to those particular weapons for various reasons. Next problem, I have no flares. So if I get locked and people start firing rockets at me, I'm probably going to have to eject immediately. Otherwise, I risk, well, I'm going to die.
So I can tell you that whatever they had was mobile. We believe that they only have one. It was being pulled by, it's something that's mobile. It's either pulled or it's like a vehicle of itself. That's probably what it is. Yeah,
that's what they had in the picture the other day. It was a BTR looking. We decided it was a BMP that was the one with tracks, and BTR is the one with the wheels, right? But that's a smaller thing, so it might not be a BTR because BTR usually has a big cannon on top of it, like a long cannon. That was a short one.
It was able to lock onto the aircraft, and then it fired not one but a few like missiles. Splash took about 2 to 3 seconds, and the splash occurred well beyond the aircraft carrier.
Yeah, you've really got to. So in jets, when you get locked on, the first thing you need to do is change direction, start dropping flares. You don't stop dropping flares until you are completely out of range of anything. And you just have to pop flare, change direction, pop flare, change direction, pop flare, change direction.
I gotta take this. It's an unknown number.
You're fine. Take it. I gotta call someone.
Night.
Oh, it's your rights, mate.
I'm sorry.
This fucking Brian Knight.
Oh, look at who it is. How can I help you?
Is this fucking Brian Knight? Yeah,
you kind of sound like Forehead if he worked at the tuner shop and took like what is it called, like fucking.
Who the fuck is Forehead?
You kind of sound like. Wait, what would I say? Oh fuck, what was it? Forehead Marshall? You know?
Nah.
Eddie had like a kid.
My name's Steven.
Okay.
Yeah, Brian, I was gonna ask you, how's your jet doing?
Which one?
The one that got blown up.
I'm aware of it, but I mean, listen, what can I say? I mean, not my unit, so.
Fucking hell, mate, that must be fucking rough. And now, like, the war ain't even started and you already lost the jet. How much already? Like 25 million?
I mean, it's hard to say. I mean, we kind of just get them for free.
What you mean?
Well, I mean, it doesn't come out of my pocket.
All right then, Brian.
I'm not like in charge of the budget. I mean, I'm sorry we lost somebody, which, you know, obviously that pisses me off.
They died in that?
Yeah, they did.
What?
Are you part of Sanguine? I already know.
Nah, mates. Nah, I'm just fucking just, yeah.
You know, some of your guys over there talk a little bit too much, especially to the wrong people. Folks like TJ, Trey, all the little, you know, tweets they send out. I get the propaganda thing, but it's most people aren't buying into that sauce outside a handful of what's the word? Gullible individuals. But you know, the beautiful thing is with the amount of talking that they're doing, the amount of slippage that they do is just beautiful. So who am I actually talking to?
Oh, my name's Steven.
I got you. Okay, well, Steven, are you from the island?
Nah, mate, I live across the island on an island.
Okay. Well, so why are you calling then? Because it sounded like you were...
Because I seen your jet get shut down.
All the way from Ireland?
Yeah, it's kind of fucking
It
embarrassing.
was. I agree. I don't know why the fuck anyone's just flying over the island.
Yeah, fucking tragic, mate. Fucking hell. Imagine, like, being the fucking PD in charge and you already lost the jet before the war even started. Mate, fucking hell. I'd be fucking embarrassed to go to my superiors and tell them, oh, you fucking lost the jet already?
It's funny because I was sharing the exact same sympathy. You and I are on the same page. You and I actually see, it's actually, I was just having that conversation 2 minutes ago. Like, why the fuck are, well, I mean, yeah. Yeah, no, I agree.
Well, yeah, mate. All right, mate. All right, Brian, mates. Fucking hell. Well, I'll tell you what. Better luck in war next time because you're fucking useless. All right?
I'm, Hold on. Oh, he's not picking up. Hold on. Let's see if Pred's around. Oh, he's... I already know you're there. May as well pick up. I hope he saw that tweet.
Hello?
Hey, what's going on, Forehead?
Hey, what's good, Brian Knight?
Not too much. I had some questions about GG Gas. You over there right now?
Yeah, I can meet you there.
Hey, oh, fantastic. Are you in the little garage cubby?
Yeah, I'll meet you. Yeah, I'll be right there. I'll see you there. All right.
I got you. All right, see you in a bit.
To be from that, yeah.
Hey.
Hey.
What channel are you guys on?
I'm not on any channel at the moment, but let's go up on 15.6.
Okay. We need to get people ready.
Okay. You've had green light?
No.
Hello?
Hey, 15.6.
Yep, on it.
Radio check.
Steady.
So before tsunami,
Radio check.
10-2. Before tsunami, I went to go get food at Roosters. Zakid then told
Check.
me 10-2. Before tsunami, around 11 a.m., 11:30 a.m. Eastern, I was told by Zakid that he got a phone call from Forehead and he is on the island. I just received an anonymous phone call from over there. And I am asking for Forehead to make his way here. I'm going under the guise of hoping that what Zakid said is true. And if Forehead is still over there, he's going to make his way over. So if there's anything we can do to like prepare for that, we probably should. Especially if we can grab him and bring him in interrogation.
I'm getting in the water on my jet ski.
The only thing that throws this off is it was an unknown phone call. And there's only a handful of people that would have been aware about yesterday's situation. You know, when we were on the radio?
Yeah,
Confirm.
So, entire possibility is now island side. But, you know, I just don't, if he, actually, now that I think about it, how would he be making an unknown phone call from the island?
They have a payphone there.
The payphone, they said on the radio. And we have his GPS location triangulated on his last two text messages, or phone calls, actually place him on the island. Right next to Pred.
I must have been cooked when that was said. He was next to Pred on that triangulation?
I believe he was like, the strength was 0.6 away.
Yeah, Bobby just went through and can confirm that.
Affirm. Here is... Okay. Let's assume he's gonna come stateside. I think we should get on different parts of the coast and see if we can get him into custody. What are your thoughts?
Affirm, I mean, one less person to fight against us.
Did we push for enemy of the state yet on him?
It was just writing that up now.
No, but we should probably get that going so we can use what we can against them.
I believe we have enough for detainment, investigative detainment. And we can at least put the pressure on. And the basis of that interrogation is we are trusting what Zakid said. Therefore, not having to expose the us grabbing the radio.
So in the enemy of the state that I'm writing up, I am going to expose that, but I assume that's only going to Crane, right?
Okay, affirm. Let me see if I can get dispatch onto this channel. It's going to be the same. Was it audio?
If we're doing that, can we just switch to channel 11?
Oh, because you don't want to
Something
burn
happens.
this.
Yeah, and if something happens, we're going to need more units anyway, and it's just going to be easier.
Give me 1 sec. Yeah, but she's filled in, and I think.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Are
Who's
you
filled
busy
in?
right now, Bayweather?
No.
Could you get on to 15.6 for me? And then we'll figure it out. Don't let anyone else know that radio channel. It's pretty secure.
Okay.
All right.
One of the dispatchers.
Talk to you in a minute.
Copy.
All right, Bayweather's getting on station.
Alright, 255 is posted up Russian docks right now.
Bayweather, here's the TLDR. We believe Forehead and potentially more individuals are going to make their way onto the island. If they do, it would be happening probably in the next 15, 20, 30 minutes. I was wondering if you can get on ATC and let us know if you see any aircrafts going up or down. We have units that are going to be spreading across the island a bit for potential landing spots.
Copy. Yeah, I'm on ATC right now.
Affirm. Let's try to spread ourselves up and call out where you're positioned. I'm gonna go towards oil fields. Is that us? Is that you, Bale, on Russian docks?
Hey, 255.
I'm gonna go to like oil fields. What I will say is, I agree actually, Aurora, retroactively, that we should go onto a different station. In the event we need more units.
Something happens, we switch to 11.
Copy.
Yeah, let's move to 11 now.
11 now. Copy. Ready to check.
10-2.
Yep.
All right. Bayweather, I want to say I appreciate how much you've been jumping on ATC for these things. I know it may not be the most exciting, but it allows us to do what we're doing.
Of course, if it helps the country, I'll be there.
Are you
yeah.
Aurea, where are you going to?
I'm going to stay off-coast BDMC area and Civ Docks LSI.
Would it be wise to get a unit near the aircraft carrier to kind of have eyes on movement? Right?
Sorry, send that one more time. I was just
Would it be a good idea to get a unit or two to the aircraft carrier so we can see movement close to the land itself?
I agree. Let me see. I'm gonna try to pull some here without. I don't want to pull too many and freak everyone out in case like this becomes nothing. But I'm gonna see if I can pull. Do we want to do that or pull out Air One? What do you think?
I want to have somebody on the aircraft carrier. I can take a photo, be dropped off by Air1, and if I see movement, let's say a boat, anything, I can call it out.
Affirm. Yeah, go ahead and do that, and I'll see if I can pull some units.
What do you need, Brian?
I just got off the call with Forehead, and there's a possibility he may be coming from Sanguine to Shoreside. We have units kind of spread out as I'm trying to pull some in. If we see him, we want to apprehend him and bring him into interrogation.
Luca, you need to pick me up from MRPD, and if you can land me on the north side of the carrier.
Yes.
Perfect.
Do you want me to use a Frogger or marked helicopter, Brian? Because if I use a Frogger, would that be less likely for them to be spooked?
given the fact that we cannot inherently confirm where he is coming from unless they take a helicopter, I would say that we should be mostly marked, so that we can do like a normal police apprehension, you know?
I mean, if you want to put me off at the carrier, it could be in the Frog and then it could swap to L1. It's your call.
The reason I think regular Air 1 is better is we don't know what's going to happen, and we may need Air 1 to maintain the majority of the eyes, right?
Copy.
Where is he supposed to be meeting you, Brian?
He's not meeting me. Oh, I told him to meet me at GG Gas. So if we have a hit, he's going to make his way stateside, right? So I want to see if he comes through boat, if he comes through air. Worst case, we don't apprehend him. At least we get some, information out of it.
Copy.
Where am I meeting you, Bobby? Sorry.
I'm gonna pack up now so you can pick me up. PD.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna finish the enemy of the state form so that can be passed on. We still haven't heard back on Jaegers or got updated text call records.
Hey, Brian.
Hey, we believe we're filing paperwork to push. Wait, give me 1 sec.
To the first
Stand
one.
by. I'm gonna be off. I'm gonna be off radio for just a sec. I'm talking to someone. Okay. Cliff notes. We know with high certainty that Forehead has been on Sanguine. Individual shot down Air 1. Enemy of the state paperwork is pushing to DOJ. We're still awaiting sign off for some others.
I'm on the phone.
Jaeger.
Can you step out? Things. All right.
We
Thanks.
also know that there's a payphone on that island. I received a unknown phone call. There's only a handful of people that knew that aircraft was blown yesterday. I subsequently called Forehead and asked him to meet me at GG Gas. We have some units, channel 11, seeing what comes to the island side, and if we see him, we want to apprehend him for interrogation. Now,
sounds good.
All he needs to know is that somebody told us that he was on that island. It was Zakid, so we have an opening without exposing how we know he was there. So for all he cares about, we're taking Zakid's word, and we're just shit cops and just believing a random.
Yeah, but are you gonna start a gang war between Zakid and Forehead again? Or like, did you actually find out from Zakid?
Yes.
There's a lot of ramification. So Zakid actually said that.
Brother,
Before,
I'm a crim cop. What can I say?
I don't know what that means when you keep saying that.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah. No, it's a meme.
Oh.
Does all the crims talk to me?
I don't do anything with the memes. I don't. Oh, meme. I'll look into that.
Okay. If you want to put any units on channel 11, feel free. I'm gonna get a card up. I want to keep the footprint rather small, like 6 to 8. Air 1's already attached with Lovesick. And then, if this escalates, we'll pull people in. But the 2 objectives: number 1, see how they make their way to and from. Number 2, apprehend Forehead for interrogation.
Is this now?
Yes.
All right. I'll get some HVTU. I don't want loads of units. I just want HVTU.
All right. Sounds good. Did you make that a 911? Oh wait, never mind. I'll do it right now. All right, easy. Tag up to that call, please.
All right, you got it.
All right. All right, easy. Appreciate it.
Brian, I've had a call from Bucky.
No worries,
If you approve it and Axel approves it, we can get some B11s today and do some training with the jets that we'll be using on the day. So as long as you're happy with it, then we can run that.
I'm cool with it. I would fill in Stubble on it. I think he's on the radio.
Stubbs.
Let's run it by him, like, afterwards. I think that's a fantastic idea.
244 free command.
Stubble's in now.
Pretty good check.
What I would do is notice my position, Bayo's position. Try to find a spot. Okay, so we're trying to apprehend Forehead. We believe he may be leaving Sanguine to hit the shore side. Could be by plane, could be by boat, could be by submarine. Our units should be dispersed along the coast side, kind of hidden away, so that we can ideally attempt to spot them making land. That's the number 1 objective, intel of how they're transporting. Number 2, identify Forehead, apprehend him. He's going to be brought in for interrogation.
Brian, I'm on standby for jet scramble.
Oh, good shit. Hell yeah.
42, I'm gonna be on the aircraft carrier with ATC enabled. I can see movement in the water and plane.
907's on freak.
Where do you want me? I can be standby in L1, then I can be on ground, I can be jet. It's up to you.
Aurora, if you could do the following for me without using the name Forehead, so it's not going through 311. Would you just write up a summary of what we're doing here, so that way everyone on station knows exactly what's up. People may be coming to and from. If you're attaching now, just kind of look at the coast from, I'd say, Sustantia Road all the way to maybe, I don't know, like the Seaside gas station, and find like a kind of a spot that would give you coverage of the water. I'm personally out on foot and have my vehicle hidden away, and I'm, trying to look around. We also have dispatch on station, so we do have ATC as well.
Hey, Brian, do you want me to gray out my Taurus?
I mean, if you can do it quickly, sure.
Yeah, I got a preset saved.
Hell yeah.
Brian, I need to give you a quick phone call.
So far, we got no planes in the sky from the island itself. It's clear. No movement in the water.
Hey.
You know what the White Room is, where Shelley was kept in the SCT? It's their highest max sec room for, well, it'd be
Let's
perfect
talk
for
about
enemies
it.
of the state.
Yeah, let's wait until we capture him. I don't want to get... My ADHD's flaring right now.
Carlton, whereabouts I just want you to know, I'm at DOC now. I can he just needs head up. Do you want me to stay here in case he's captured?
No.
You
Can,
need me there?
Yeah.
Coming down.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah. Garage, make it quick.
Brian, I'm not going to take off in the jet unless you actually need it. Just reserve.
Hey, Firm, I think that's a really good idea. We could use one unit at LSI-A. Probably two, like one at Place, and probably another by like one of the corners.
Leave him from that with me.
Stand by. I can't. Radio's a little scrambled for me. Uh-oh. Radio check. Yo.
Do you need help on whatever that
Channel
op
11.
is? Or
Yeah,
okay,
come,
we'll
come,
be there. Bye.
All right. All right, I'm back on station. Have you guys been having like cough drop issues a lot last couple days?
No.
Negative. Brian, where do you want me?
I would say, let me take a look. I'd say LSIA. One of the corners.
Yeah, 10-4.
406 and 210 frequency. Where do you need us?
I want you guys by, wait, who's this? Aurora, you're in the water side?
A-firm.
Good shit. Okay, that's covered. I think we'll get a mobile unit. I want you Del Perro Beach or Del Perro Pier.
Pier?
Yeah.
Copy. Brian, where do you want 907?
I want you at Sustantia Road at the tip by the little cove. You know, the like half donut.
Copy.
Dispatch, how's how's the air looking?
It's gonna be clear on the island itself.
Hey, from nothing's taken off.
Nothing.
All right. I'm gonna call him again. All right, he's not picking up, so they could be en route.